You see these OCD workshops, don't you, where everything's got a place and every place has got a thing, you know. And then...
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Can't go there, that's vacuum.
So just explain what you're doing.
Looking for somewhere to put all the water outlets and heater pipes and water senders, temperature senders and things. I took that out thinking that would fit in there, but it falls in the hole.
Can you put an adapter in it at all?
I might be able to, yeah.
That would be the most logical thing, wouldn't it, rather than trying to find a different place?
Yeah, it's getting something to fit it though.
Can you fabricate anything?
It's going to be close. Yeah, it might be easier to just drill that, put that in the lathe, drill that out and weld that to that, chop that down and weld it to it. Right, what I've got to do is clean that up and see whether that will go in there and I can still get the alternator bolt through, and see under the dashboard if I've got enough length on that to pull it out. That's all the capillary tube for the water temperature gauge, so I can drag that all the way through there wherever I want. Don't know why it hasn't got the original water gauge linked up, it's probably busted, but might as well keep what we've got. That goes back in there, bung all the holes up now. Well, that goes in quite low, doesn't it? So if I can get that in there far enough, I think we'll be alright. I reckon that'd be low enough, don't you? Leave that there to fall off. Yes. That'll work, won't it? Right, so let's measure up our spacer. Yeah, that'll be okay. I'll tuck that down and put some nice clamps along there. Right, next thing I've got to look at is if the wires are long enough to reach, because the alternator was on that side originally. So that is that lot. Yeah, loads there, isn't there?
Loads and loads.
Right, that'll all go back in then, won't it? That's one of the original brackets off the engine, and it all sort of slotted in reasonably well, so...
The old adage is not throwing anything away again.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah.
So what are you measuring up for?
You've got one bolt there holds it, and obviously you've got another bolt at the back to hold it, but you don't want that flopping around on that, you see?
Yeah.
So put a tube spacer in there. Right, what we got there? 11, 13mm ID, because ideally you want to go, see that bit there?
Oh yeah.
Stepped, isn't it? And if you put a spacer on that and do that up, all it'll do is push that through that alley casing. So ideally you want it to go from that aluminium to there, and when you do your nut up, it'll just push that through on the inside. Cutting down, fit in there nicely, won't it?
Looks like it. So you've had a tidy up, that's good.
I was going to this morning, but then it just all got carried away. Right, that's our 36mm.
What you got to do?
Just chop the end off, just cam follower, one end's blind.
Okay.
But being a cam follower, it's very hard, so you won't bend it or anything like that. Hopefully the bolt will go through the middle of that, if not we'll just file her out a little bit. That should give us that. Near enough.
I see what you mean by taking all those bits off. Makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, shitloads. Should give it a Dremel out, that'll be easier. Right, So let's put that back in. I'm going to find the right size bolt for it. Perfect. Right, that's not spinning, so we've got something about right. Well, let's bung the alternator back on.
So when doing stuff like this, is there like an order of play that you have to consider? I mean,
well, I made the front engine mounts and I put them on slots there, you see. What I've got to do, I want to put a brace from here under there to that side, yeah?
Yeah.
So you get no movement like that. But putting it on slots gives me the leeway to then move the back of the engine that way or that way.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the prop shaft in. So now the prop shaft's in, I know that's all in line. Now, you can't get it any more lined up than that, so now I can make the gearbox mount.
Yeah.
Which is just basically a flat bar across the two chassis rails with a step down and a plate to take 2 bolts with, just put some of that, see that conveyor belt rubber?
Oh, right, yeah.
Canvasy rubbery thing, so just put 2 layers of that in and that just gives it a bit of a cushion, you know? Alright, so that's too far forward, see? You want to line up on the outside of the cog, so flat across those two.
Alright, yeah.
So I need to come bring that back. Which is easy enough to do because I've taken the sliders off. Right, being as the depth of that belt, that will probably be okay, so let's have a looky on a belt. Obviously the belt isn't long enough to go all the way over, but a fairly parallel gap, isn't it? Down the ruler to the belt.
Yeah.
That's good, it's good to go. So I've just got to get a longer belt. Right, we've got to make some kind of adjuster up now. Because obviously when the belt's on, when you lift that way, the whole thing,
Yeah.
it'll tighten the belt up.
Yeah.
So we need to work out some kind of adjuster now. Easiest place is going to be there, isn't it?
And what would the adjuster do? It allows you to move that up and down?
Tighten the belt, yeah, because that'll pivot on those points there.
Yeah.
As you do that, obviously it's raising that,
Yeah.
so it'll tighten the belt when it's on there. Because that's just strapped on the alternator, just as those round it. See where the 2 lines were?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So they feed through there, and you just put a big clamp bolt on it to hold it all in. Within a degree's fine, you know what I mean, but that's pretty damn close. Who haven't done things like this before would put that in and not particularly worry about it, you know, but if you're going to put it in, you might as well get it in the right place.
Yeah, definitely.
You alright with that? Yeah. Well, you just hold that there, Mark.
Yeah.
I need to sort of come from there over, so. Loads, isn't there? Yeah. Sweet. That's the alternator done then, I'm happy with that. Like I say, I've got to make the gearbox mount. I'd like to try and mop the exhaust pipes. And then it can all come out and be painted and fitted. I want that to go that way, don't I, if we're coming up. Make more sense, wouldn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Shut up.
And these are existing brackets from when...
These are off the original, yeah. Just try and utilise what you can, you know?
Yeah, definitely. You see these OCD workshops, don't you, where everything's up on the wall, everything's got a...
I do try and keep it tidy.
Everything's got a place, and every place has got a thing, you know. And then...
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Get the job done though, don't I? Oh yeah.
Eventually.
Pardon? Eventually, don't give me all that shit. Right, we're going to have to come off the front of that. Because on the back you've got the flange, so you can't rotate that. So if we go for that whole centre, let's chop that top bit off first of all and see what we can get out of that. So we want a hole pretty much at the end of that, don't we? We want that about in the middle, so we can go up with it. Right, so we need a bolt a bit longer than that. I should probably get away with putting a bit of a bend in that actually. I'll do it in the arm. Let's do that. Got her.
I was just going to say, on a strong bit of steel, if it's not bending, what would you do? How would you do it? You just hit it harder, really.
Straighten out that way. That's going there, so we want to come around there. Got it, innit? That'll be alright, time that's bolted up.
That's just to hold it into place.
Yeah, and you put a bolt in there, and when you've tensioned it, pushed it round, all you do is put a crowbar in there, lever the belt up, lock that bolt up, and it holds the belt tight. Right, let's see what size hole we need. 10mm, that'll do us. Looks pretty good there, doesn't it?
Were you checking the alignment down to the...
Yeah. I reckon about there, didn't you? 65mm. Just about do that. Give it all a wash out and a paint and everything. Like I say, this is the beauty of mocking things up, isn't it?
Yeah, now I've seen you doing it, it kind of makes sense, really.
Yeah.
I know it's doubling up the work, but you know when you go to
It's
put it
not.
back in, it just you
goes
know it
straight
fits in straight away. It's just a question of reassembly, isn't it?
It's the only way to do it. It's the only way. There you go, that's your adjustment. So when it's all locked up, that ain't going anywhere. So that is a good job out of the way.
Next week on the workshop.
Sweet.